What's up everybody, Yogi here. Today I'm doing my Ninja Road Season 13 guide slash walkthrough for you guys. I am not going to be doing this with free to play ninja because the main theme for this Ninja Road happens to be crazy high HP. So by default, if I was using a free to play team, this video would end up being way longer than it needs to be. The other pattern that you're going to see with this Ninja Road is going to be heart, skill, body, bravery, and then wisdom types in that order in some way, shape, or form. Like they might put multiple types on one map, but they try to stay true to that pattern throughout it. So for map 1, it's all heart enemies. You can just beat them with regular attacks. The 2 special looking enemies, they will use their jutsus, and that can give you slip damage for 5 turns. For map 2 here, going to also take them out with regular attacks. Difference being Jiraiya and Kidomaru will be using jutsu that can immobilize you for 5 turns. Jiraiya is AoE while Kidomaru is single target. Same as the previous maps, you can beat this with regular attacks. And this time Tuya and Inoichi, if I said his name right, will be trying to jutsu seal you for 5 turns. So, at any point in time, if you want to stall up like 3 teams because you don't have that many strong ninja, you can stall up on all these stages. Just be mindful that if you do get jutsu sealed and you go into the next map, by the time you reuse that team, the jutsu seal will still be there. On to map 4, you got the Sound 4, and when it comes to them, they just have really crappy field skills. They're all like really low and weak. Don't do any jutsus or ultimates, so you can afford to just regular attack them all here and go on to the next map. So for the first boss, you have Gamabunta. When it comes to him, he only has that 1 hit point, and when he does do that attack, it's only going to be 375 damage, hits the full map, and no bonus effects that he's going to be trying to hit you with. You know what I mean? Like slip damage, immobilize, anything like that. So very easy boss. He's the first boss, of course, so not going to make it too hard. You can go ahead and use all of your ultimates and jutsus here because you will get back all of your chakra on the next map. So for map 6 here, you have Raikage A. What you want to do is change all of your rows to whoever has the longest range, and you can auto from there. If you have double short range on one row, I'd recommend you just play this manually. Pretty much he's going to be taking 1 damage from every attack you do, even if it's a jutsu or ultimate, so this is the only way to beat him. And then after 9 turns, a poison field will appear over the entire map, and he's not going to take any damage from that. And the poison only deals 100 damage, so it's not going to be taking you out anytime soon. Map 7 here, you got Neji and Nagato. They have long range AoE jutsus that will push you back, so that's why there's poison and then chakra reduction field. So you want to go ahead and get rid of them. I highly recommend just using jutsu or ultimate, whatever, to get rid of them because this map is very annoying otherwise. They do this every 2 turns. So for map 8 here, you have Team Minato, and what they all have is a field skill showing that they're going to lower up to 10% of whatever typing they are. So for example, Kakashi's going to lower 10% body damage at most as his field skill. So That's all they have. No jutsus or ultimates coming from them. Easy map to stall on. But they do have a lot of HP, probably around 20,000 or so. For map 9 here, this is exactly the same as map 8. They're going to be lowering whatever typing they are as their field skill, about 20,000 HP, and you can beat them all by regular attacking. They don't do any jutsus or ultimates. Onto the second boss here, you have Matatabi. You want to go ahead and use a few ultimates here. Keep in mind that once you beat her, you are not going to get back full chakra. You're only going to get ×2 chakra recovery for 6 turns. Every spot deals about 200 damage, and then for the lowest spot, the tail, she will attack twice in a row when she, the countdown ends for that spot. So very easy boss regardless, because she doesn't deal too much damage. So for map 11 here, this is when things start to get harder. All of their field skills can lower your attack up to 500 damage. So what I recommend doing is using an ultimate to get rid of 2 of them at least, and you can stall back up. It depends on how much chakra you have. Otherwise, you can just wipe them all out and go into the next map. For map 12 here, you have these 3. They all have knockback on their jutsus, and each poison spot deals 300 damage. Naruto and Gaara are the most dangerous ones since they hit everybody. Sasuke is only a single target. And they all have about 25,000 HP, which is pretty high for, some regular units at this point in the game. If I didn't mention it already, their base damage is 875. So for map 13 here, you absolutely want to get rid of Nagato because he has 1,500 fixed damage if you are standing too close to him. That means you'll be taking that damage every turn. And then Yahiko and Konan can go up to 750 attack reduce on their field skill. So you want to go ahead and make sure you get rid of Nagato for sure, and then you can stall back up for one of them if you want to do that as well. All of their field skills, by the way, are actually short range, so if you have a mid-range unit or longer, you can outrange them and not be affected with their field skills. So for map 14 here, you have Itachi and Kisame. You definitely want to get rid of Itachi and then stall afterwards. Reason is Itachi, first of all, they both have AoE jutsus, so they hit everybody. Problem is Itachi's is a long range plus. He deals 1,700 damage, and then he gets dodge and substitution after using it. Whereas Kisame only deals 810 damage, and he will lower your attack by 15% for 2 turns. So his status ailment will be gone in no time, whereas Itachi's is going to be giving you a lot more trouble. So after you stall up, go ahead and go into the next map. Onto the third boss, we have the 10 Tails. He has 1 of each type for his spots. Now when it comes to every spot except the main body, they have 35,000 HP and they deal 1,000 damage when you get hit with them. When it comes to the main body, the attack pattern is Sprigs on the right side of the map, swipe on the top part of the map, a swipe again on the top part of the map, and then it will use his ultimate Cataclysm. which will remove 75% of your HP. So if you have 4 HP at the time, you're going down to 1 HP. Can't really KO you. But if he uses Cataclysm, it hits you into the range of one of the other spots. That's what will KO you. So you can basically get rid of all the spots and stall up on him if you want to do that. You know, your HP will keep building up and falling back down as long as you have some form of healing, but aside from that, he won't KO you as long as you stay out of the way. The safe spot is in the bottom left corner once you get rid of all the spots. For map 16 here, you have Obito and Sasuke. What they have is a 100% chance of countering you. The range for this is mid-range, by the way, so a long-range unit can outspace them to avoid this. Now their counters do deal more damage than the regular attacks, and then they will also over time use support skills which give them an attack boost and a substitution chance. And with that attack boost, they can deal over 1,000 damage on the counters, so you want to be careful of that and get rid of at least one of them quickly. On to the next map, we have Guy and Kakashi. What they're going to be doing is using their ultimates here and there. Guy's ultimate can Jutsu Seal you, give you slip damage, and lower your attack for 5 turns. Whereas Kakashi's ultimate can seal your chakra recovery for 5 turns and immobilize you for 3 turns. The secret here is their field skills though. If they're too close to each other, they will get a 75% ailment boost. So if they're next to each other, you're pretty much guaranteed to get inflicted with all of those status ailments. So get rid of one of them and then you can handle the last one easily, stall up against him if you want to and all that. For map 18 here, you have just Pain. He has about 45,000 HP, and you see he has a countdown of 2 for his danger right now, but after a few turns it will go down to just once every turn. He's going to be spamming his jutsu, and he's going to be using his healing jutsu, and he heals back the exact amount of damage he deals. Now at max strength, his jutsu will be dealing 1,680 damage, like base damage. So, you know, make sure for sure you don't have a heart unit out, otherwise he's going to be healing back a lot of HP. Alright, for map 19, this is definitely one of the harder maps because Darui's going to use his jutsu and seal your HP recovery. Killer Bee deals anywhere from around 4,000 to 6,000-ish damage. It could be a little more, a little less. And then Raikage will seal switch you. You want to go ahead and go all out here to use your ultimates, whatever you can to KO them. Because look how much this will do. 41,000 damage and they still lived. That means these guys have 50k on them as their base HP. The worst part about this map is the fact that after they use all of their jutsus like they just did, they're all on the left side of the map. So a good amount of characters will struggle hitting them if they're AoE. So after you take them out, you want to go ahead and stall back up at this point. You want to make sure to get rid of B for sure because his damage is just insane. If you got to pick one to stall against, I would say go for Darui. Alright guys, so for the last boss here you have Shikaku, and he is no pushover. Each spot has at least 50,000 HP. Honestly, I think it might have a little more. And here's the main thing it does. Every spot except the main body can HP heal seal you. So your 6-path Naruto, Madara in the background, whoever you're bringing is going to be useless at this point. And then when it comes to the main body, if you get hit with that, it can give you slip damage and switch seal you for 5 turns. So I'm just showing you guys just how much HP that stuff is packing, because I did hit it with 2 ultimates now. So yeah, definitely over 50,000. You're probably looking at 60,000 HP for every spot. That's not counting the main body, but you guys can just see from here how much my ultimates are dealing to them and how it's definitely not getting anywhere fast. So yeah, a lot of HP you got to deal with here. Depending on your team and what you got, it's better to take out all the other spots. And the spot on the bottom is definitely the hardest to hit. So I recommend doing what you saw when I first got here with Nagato, whoever I was using at the time, and hitting all 3 of the spots except the main body if you're going to be here for a while. And then remember to move your units out of the way from the attack on top so you can avoid getting switch sealed when it's necessary. So that's pretty much it for this Ninja Road walkthrough. If you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. I hope this video helped you guys out. Don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe. Peace.